So my name's Neil Aitken, I'm the Director of Kinetic Physio. This is my colleague Pete Mitchell, who's co-director for this Morton Hall clinic. We have two clinics in Edinburgh, one at Prestonfield, and we're within the gym in our Morton Hall clinic at the moment. We're one of the few clinics in Edinburgh that has a dedicated gym space. We place a high emphasis on rehab for our patients, especially that return to sport rehab. So when we were setting up and opening up this clinic, we really wanted to have a dedicated gym space and not just have a clinic with treatment rooms on the road. So at the moment we have two treatment rooms here, and rather than opening up another treatment room in this space, we've kitted it out as a full rehab gym.
And we had guys come in and plan what we could fit in the space and chat through what we wanted out of the space and really what our priorities were. Our biggest issue was the volume of space that we have.
Yeah, they were great at giving us guidance with solutions for layout and different things we could have in different positions and how we could use the space. So it works really well for that.
The floor wasn't level, so we had to do kind of what we needed to level the floor out, and then also respect that this is a golf club. So in terms of noise and impact, we had to minimize that for everyone else. So we ended up looking at this particular flooring, and we had to get this to fit in also with the ceiling height as well. So we couldn't take the thickest flooring that we wanted. We had to chat to the guys from Origin about that. So this enables us to have a fairly flat floor, but it also allows us to allow people to lift, and there's also a safety barrier if people do drop weights.
So I guess there's two aspects for the golfers. One will be injured golfers and rehabbing them back to fitness. The other is performance improvement for golfers. So there's a lot of research now showing club head speeds related to how much force you can push through the floor and how quickly you can deliver that force. So we'd have injured golfers in here and we'll take their kind of rehab to a higher level using all the gym equipment like the squat racks, the heavier dumbbells, the deadlifts. But also when we're trying to train golfers for performance, it's heavier lifting and explosive lifting that we're looking to do. So again, using the trap bar, using the barbells, and that's the kind of stuff that a lot of physio clinics don't traditionally have, but it's something that we fundamentally wanted to have.
As Neil was saying, we used the bars quite a lot, but we definitely use the trap bar quite a lot. In terms of force production through the floor, they're both really useful pieces of kit, but the trap bar in particular allows us to get people to jump and do weighted jumps in a safe and controlled manner, and that really enables them to increase their explosive power. So yeah, that's something that we find extremely useful and we use quite a lot.
Yeah, and you'll see we've got the force plates there, so that's how we measure force production. It's the same force plates that are used on the tour with all the tour golfers now. So we measure how much force a golfer can produce through the ground, and also how quickly they can deliver that force. And that informs us for what type of training we need to do with them, whether it's just out and out strength or whether it's explosive strength. And then that informs how we train.
From a rotational point of view as well, we've got the landmine press, we can use that, and we've also got slam balls and things as well. So we've just about got enough room in here where you can throw them, and again with the floor here you can slam those into the floor. So
we'd have a lot of injured runners in clinic, and when we're looking at return to running, we'd want to have a look at them getting back onto the treadmill for two reasons. One, to see how they're coping, whether it's Achilles tendinopathy, return to running. You're looking to see how are they getting pain in that early return to running phase. But also looking at running biomechanics. So we have a strength and conditioning coach who works specifically in that field, and he will film people running from all angles on the treadmill and do running biomechanics analysis for us. And then he tries to cue them to alter their biomechanics if that's an issue, whether that's for performance or whether it's because of injuries and they might be doing things with their running gait that is more likely to impact on that injury.
I think the treadmill as well was particularly appealing to us because of the size of it. So normal treadmills take up lots of space, whereas that one, although we don't tend to fold it up out of the way, if we need more space in here, if somebody's throwing something, then we can lift it up and just to have that kind of a more industrial strength treadmill piece of equipment that will last a bit longer, is a bit more durable, was really appealing to us. Kinetic, we specialise in a few different things. The main one being golf-specific rehabilitation and performance. So if you're looking to get back from a golf injury, then we're certainly the guys that can help. At the same time, we're able to measure, take golf-specific measurements where we can tailor rehabilitation programs to help you improve your performance and reduce injury risk. And then as well, using the gym equipment here, we're able to look at end stage and high-end sports rehab for runners and varying other athletes to get that person more robust, to help them improve performance and stay fit for longer.